because I have a wonderful story to tell you. You know, I like to think of life as a battlefield. Every morning when we open our eyes, we wake up, we have a battle on our hands. Either you are going to win the battle that day or you're going to lose it. You're going to have life working for you or you're going to be working for life. What's it going to be? That's why you see so many people that are beaten in life. They're miserable, they're unhappy, they're in hospitals and sanitariums because they lost the battle of life. I want to tell you a true story. Something that happened to me a few years ago. A couple came to me, a very wealthy couple, and they had an only son. This son was about 23 years old, and they had spent thousands of dollars on this boy. He was so obese. He was over 100 pounds overweight. They had just returned from Mayo Clinic back east, and they had tried everything to get the weight off of this boy, and the doctors told him, well, he was a hypothyroid. That means that the thyroid wasn't producing enough thyroid to metabolize the fat. Well, that doesn't mean that you can't lose weight. So they were at their wits' end. So they came to me and they said, Mr. Lalanne, we'll give you a blank check here. Any amount you want if you can help our boy. I said, listen, your boy's going to have to help himself. I said, I just like to think of it that your son and I have a battle to fight. I'm going to be the general. I'm going to show him what to do, and he's going to fight the battle. So I became acquainted with the boy, and the boy, you should have seen him. He was so grotesque looking, so many pounds overweight. He was getting poor grades. I mean, he got in poor grades in school. He couldn't have any dates. Nobody wanted to go out with him. He could hardly walk. He didn't even look like a human being. His mind was, he was like an imbecile in a way. His mind didn't work properly because he was so overweight. So I encouraged the boy. I told him, Steve, and if you could just really obey nature's laws and we get this job done, we're going to do it. And I said, Steve, you've studied history in school. I said, have you ever seen a battle that was won without fighting? He said, well, Jack, you're right. Every battle that's ever been there, you've always had to fight for it. I said, we're going to have to do a little fighting. So I told him by systematic exercise and by proper nutrition, he could take those pounds off. Well, we started out. It wasn't easy for him, you know, but he started doing the exercises with me and the proper nutrition. In a week's time, he lost 8 pounds. Now, listen to this. He was fighting every day, and he was winning. At the end of 3 months' time, he was 75 pounds down. At the end of about another month, just a few months, he had lost 110 pounds. Now, how do you think of that? That is fabulous. Seeing, you know, a lot of times that he kind of slid backwards. He went off his diet, and he didn't exercise, and he started to gain some of the pounds back. But I kept telling him, you know, Steve, just like any good army, sometimes the enemy has a counteroffensive, and they push you back a little bit. But you get in there and fight, then you can win this battle. And he won the battle. I wish I had some pictures to show you, but I'm going to show you one of these days. These pictures of Steve. Now he's married. He has a family. He took over his dad's business. He's a human being again. He won life's battle, and you can do the same thing. I don't care what you have wrong with you, how old you are, how many aches and pains you have. If you want to make up your mind that you are a soldier and this life is a battlefield, you can win it. Every morning, this is the thing. Every day is the battle. Not tomorrow or yesterday, but today. Win today's battle, and you have life made. I'm going to be the general, help you and show you, and you fight along with me, and we're going to win this fight. Okay, you with me? Good.